Hello there and welcome back. As you can already tell, today I'm gonna review the Swiss 777-300ER from Phoenix Models. For those who don't already know how I make my reviews, I actually grade every model in 4 different categories, which are the box, the mold, the gear, and the painting on the model. These 4 categories add up to a total score, which gives every model a rating. With that said, it's time to start with the box. On the front of the box you have the image of the Swiss 777. Then on the other side you have this beautiful image of a Swiss village in the Alps. And then on the side once again a image of the airplane, a feature I really like on model airplane boxes. And this is pretty close to a 5 out of 5, but it's not quite there, so it's a 4 out of 5 this time for me. Moving on, we're gonna have a look at the mold. One of the most important things on any mold for me is the shape of the nose, and Phoenix did an okay job. I think the hump where the cockpit sits could be a little bit more pronounced and the nose maybe a little bit more pointy, but anyway it looks quite okay. The engines also very nicely done, the GE90 engines. Maybe they could be see-through like other airplane models I have with smaller engines do have see-through engines, so that would have been nice. Other than that, on the underside, very nice model as well. On top you have the antennas, the Wi-Fi hub, everything is there. It's very nice, probably the best 777 mold, but it's not quite perfect, so it's a 7 out of 10 this time around for me. We have reached the halfway point of this video. If you enjoy this content, please go leave a like, please subscribe to my channel for more reviews. I'll give you a second to do so. Number 3 is the gear, and I've heard from a lot of people that Phoenix makes great landing gear, so let's have a look for ourselves. The proportion of the gear is spot on, the height is perfect, they also look very good, the main landing gear and the front landing gear. They all are supposed to roll, the front landing gear does not roll as well. The main landing gear though rolls pretty nicely. They're also supposed to tilt, but only one of the 2 tilts, and yeah, for that I have to give it a 3 out of 5. It's alright, I expected more from Phoenix when I've heard all the great things about their landing gear, but a 3 out of 5 is still decent. For me, one of the most important aspects on any model is the painting, so now let's have a look at that. Especially in the front of this model, there is a lot of detail. You can see all the little sensors by the cockpit, you have the cargo holes, everything is very nicely, a lot of detail. But as we move further back on the engines, on the underside, at the back, there's just not as much detail anymore, which really is a shame in my opinion. The wings also not bad, I have seen better though, but it's definitely above average. It's a very nicely painted airplane, and I have to go and say this is a 8 out of 10 on the painting. Good job by Phoenix Models. Now that we have gone over all 4 categories, it's time to review them once again and give a final rating. The box was a 4 out of 5, the mold a 7 out of 10, the gear a 3 out of 5, and the painting a 8 out of 10. This adds up to a total of 22 out of 30, which gives the model a solid rating of 7.5. Now let's look at the leaderboard and see where this model comes in. With the 7.5, it ranks at number 2 right now, right behind the Aeromexico 787-9 Quetzalcoatl. So it's time for a conclusion, and I have to say I love this model regardless of the rating. This rating is just looking at the model like on a from a non-biased point, but personally Swiss is one of my favorite airlines. I love the 777-300ER, and the model is very nicely executed in my opinion. Definitely, if you can still find it somewhere, go get it. I think it's sold out pretty much everywhere, but if you do get the chance to buy it for an okay price, then definitely go ahead and do so. With that said, if you have any questions regarding the model, or if you disagree with the rating, let me know in the comments. Thank you very, very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.